my friends and I were like, dude, let's go to China. Let's like, instead of Alibaba, let's just fly to China and go to a trade show. And
I like that.
Because I love like going in and like meeting somebody
Yes.
and just like having that confidence that I have and just like, yo, I'm the biggest seller on Amazon. I'm the biggest. I'm in tons of retail store. Like I can do that. Like that's easy for me. And people get behind.
Meeting the people.
Yeah, meeting the people and then showing them like my enthusiasm, my history, my drive, because I really do have that. But sometimes you gotta like, you gotta put smoke and mirrors, So that was
some embellishment.
Yeah, exactly. Embellishment. That's a good word. So that's like my friends and I decided we're gonna fly to China and we're gonna just like find a product that's either trending or like that we feel like we can make trend.
And now in this case, when you're saying friends, it's multiple people or like.
Yeah.
Was your plan you all start different businesses or you wanted to actually partner with one of these guys?
Yeah.
Or both of them?
We wanted to partner.
Is it 3 people?
3 people it started out with. Okay. Yeah. So me and then 2 other guys. Yeah. And because one guy had ran a successful Kickstarter campaign and we saw that as another way to launch a product idea because the community on Kickstarter is like crazy. They love new products. And so we're like, dude, let's fly to China. Let's see if we can find any new products. And basically, if nobody knows this, like flying to China is actually great. It's like people think CES is great. No, CES happens in China first. Yeah, it's garbage.
I mean, in comparison.
Yeah, because everybody that's at CES is either rebranding a product that they went and flew to China for, or they're like, this is the one that we are already bringing in. So, yeah, so we flew.
So you really went to the Canton Fair?
Went to a different one. It was in Hong Kong.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody goes to Canton. But
that's true. Have you been to Canton Fair?
Yes, I've been like 6 times.
Dude, you can go there 100 times and you won't see every booth.
No,
like I mean that's the thing. So I kind of feel like even though everyone's been there, I think it's a great opportunity.
And I think you'll have analysis paralysis too, like going there.
So much stuff, huh?
Especially if you've never started a business and you're like, dude, what industry vertical do I want to go in? Like kitchen, gadget, tech, whatever, like fitness, like.
But Hong Kong too. So what's the Hong Kong Fair?
It was global sources. Huh. So these guys are trying to just like go head to head a little bit
with the Canton Fair.
Yeah,
they're trying.
Yeah, trying.
I haven't even heard of them, but now I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems to be more trading companies that go there, which is nothing bad against trading companies. So yeah, we flew there. We landed, and it was cool to just be over in China and like see the whole landscape, but. It was mind-blowing, especially for, I was 23, 24 at the time, and I was like, dude, this is sick. Like, it was just opportunities upon opportunities. People had some of the craziest products. They can build amazing products. They just don't know how to market. And I was like, oh, I feel like that's what I'm good at. Is like, I can just make it discoverable for people. So when I was there, I found what I have now, my Shark Tank brand, which is called Zoom. So
boom, Shark Tank.
Yep.
so out of all the stuff, what happened that drew you to the skates? These like hoverboard skates, is that what we call them?
Yeah, we call them Zooms because I want to brand everything that comes out of my mouth for the company.
Sure.
But yeah, I was just like visually drawn to it, and I know like visuals can like obviously they get everybody to look like the Cybertruck. Everybody's looking, everybody's taking videos. The same thing with the Zooms, like everybody gets like attracted to it, like if it has the right appeal. So I was just like, dude, I think this could be the next big hit. And
so how like was that how many days did you spend out on that fair?
I think we were in China for 2 weeks total, but I probably were there for 4 days.
Okay, and so how long did it take you to be like, this is it? Like day 1, day 2?
Dude, it was probably within the first 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you saw it and you said, okay, this is like top, and you kept looking, kept searching, whatever, or you were like, that's it, I'm done.
I think it was, that's it, I'm done, but let's check out a few more, because I felt like I could do like 100 different products and 100 different verticals, but I was still brand new to selling pretty much. So yeah, but we decided to go on that one, and then we launched it on Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter didn't blow up. It wasn't crazy, but...
What was the revenue?
It was like 25K.
25K?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't crazy.
You started like 50K super fast, and the Kickstarter campaign is how long?
It was a month long.
Okay, a month long. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't amazing, but I still felt like I had a vision behind it.
And now you're partners with 2 people. It's 3 people now?
No, at the time, yes. At the time, I was partners with 3 people, and we launched on Kickstarter. Shark Tank is calling us, and I'm like...
Whoa. Oh, so the Shark Tank was an inbound.
It was an inbound.
You launch on Kickstarter.
Very rare.
And they call you.
Very rare. Every Shark Tanker I talked to, they're like, they called you? Yeah.
And why? What did they say? What was the phone call like?
So they were blasting us with emails, Facebook messages, Instagram. But I think it's a scam, because everybody else like that sees you online is like, it feels like it's not real, So I'm like, but the guy's like, please, he finds me on LinkedIn. He's like, look at my LinkedIn profile. I'm real. I was like, dude, you could just create a LinkedIn profile,
You wrote to him though.
Yeah.
You told him. Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, give me a call. And I was like, okay. And he called me. I'm still friends with him to this day. We have lunch anytime I go to LA, but he was like, this product is going to be amazing. Like, it would be so good on the show because he was with me in the same boat. Visual. He's like, it's so visual. It's so appealing. It's going to be fun. And he's like, you have a fun personality. And I was like,
and he saw because you were in the Kickstarter video or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I bring my energy anywhere I go. So he was cool. Yeah.
That's an NBC employee?
ABC.
ABC, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't even know who they're owned by, but somebody.
Okay, so his job was to find people, like a scout.
Yeah.
And he's like, Chico, you're it.
Yeah.
So you brought it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you accept, like how long did it take you from him calling you and you agreeing, hey, let's do this, to then getting on the show? What was that like?
Yeah, so it's about a 6-month process. So we got called in January and filmed in June. And it was just a lot of just red tape, legal work, NDAs, yada, 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 stuff like that.
Okay, and then you filmed in June, but then when did it go live?
It went live 2020, January. So right before COVID.
So that's,
Yeah.
And what's that, how long is that from the time that you got contacted?
From June to...
Oh, it was June.
Oh,
no, first the guy reached out to you, that was when?
Right, that was January.
Okay, so it's 1 year basically.
Mm-hmm.
6 months to record and then another 6 months to release.
Mm-hmm. But it's never guaranteed.
Right, never guaranteed. They might record you and then you never go up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you know? You don't know actually.
Dude,
it goes
don't
live
know.
and that's it.
It's actually scary. Yeah, because they told us, we get about like 200 entrepreneurs or business owners out here, and probably only I think it was 40% actually air.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, shoot. So
I mean, that's a pretty good amount. That's almost half.
Yeah. So in my head the whole time, I'm like, what can I do to make myself either like super dumb or super smart?
Which way did you go?
I didn't want to be in the middle because I'm like, sure. I have to be on air.
You have to have a polarity.
I went super dumb.
You went super dumb.
I'm good at that.
Is that why the episode was like that? No.
Yeah, I mean,
for real, you were acting dumb
intentionally, a little bit.
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then, I mean, I've seen the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was I dumb?
You
could say.
I mean, I didn't think so. I thought there was a lot of like,
yeah.
I don't know. I thought they would just maybe caught you off guard, but you were kind of just doing that on purpose.
Somewhat part of it, and the other part, I think I was just kind of like being in a Hollywood studio like that. I was like, whoa, like this is all these lights and all these cameras. Plus I was talking to billionaires. Like I felt like I was just, I started off, doing eBay, Amazon FBA, drop shipping. I was like, I just found this product in China, and you guys contacted me to come here. So like, why do you want to invest in my company?
So you were just shocked at why would they even want to do it? But you made a special pitch. So when you went up to there, you'd already been selling. After Kickstarter, did you get sales after the Kickstarter?
Right. So it took forever to get our first like inventory in because our factory was like, dude, you don't have enough money to order an actual like MOQ pretty much. And I was like, minimum order quantity is like 500. And I was like, oh, well, we probably only have enough money for like 100, or something like that. And then I was just like, dude, please. I was like, you guys met me, you know me. I need to make this happen. And so they made it happen. And it's been like really cool just like to have that relationship over the years. Just like they know who I am. They use some of the things that I've got us into for their advantage. But it's been like, other than that, like they made it happen. And so Shark Tank was like, yeah, we won't tell you when you're going live unless 3 weeks before. And I was like, oh, shoot. Okay.
But they do tell you 3 weeks before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But for somebody who has like a 40-day lead
units.
time, yeah. Well, I had 100 units already sold for Kickstarter revenue. And so then I had to figure out a way to...
So you didn't get back up and selling before the episode aired?
Well, because we were waiting for production to pretty much land. So when we filmed in June, we hadn't even fulfilled our Kickstarter by then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you had no sales, really. I mean, you had Kickstarter sales, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's it. And so they were like, this is nothing. You're not a company. You're zilch. And I was like, I know. I was like, but you guys invited me here, so, But I didn't say that because I knew if I said anything like that, they would have just cut out. Or
exactly.
Yeah.
So you said, like, you're right. I'm nothing. I'm a
yeah.
number.
I was like, I don't know how to start a business. And it was good.
But so you had a vision. You shared with me your vision that you shared on Shark Tank, which they did not air.
It was crazy.
To make themselves look good. So what was your prediction that you said live on the Shark Tank that they deleted?
I really do wish they aired it because this part would have made me look smart. But this part was because at the time I had jumped into TikTok. 2019, it was, I think, February 2019, March, February 19. I was like, oh, we got to do TikTok. I was like, this is a new sick platform. I know it's like, just impressions are crazy, especially back in 2019. Mm-hmm. You could get whatever you want.
Was it bigger then?
It was just like they were just handing out impressions, like just free money, pretty much. So I was like, we got to do Kickstarter, or we got to do TikTok. And I think one of the questions the investors asked us, they were like, what is like your selling plan? How do you expect to, beat all the other sellers who are already in this category of hoverboards and things like that? And I was just like, we're going to do TikTok. And they're like, TikTok? Like, TikTok is like a dancing platform, a dancing app. And I was like, it is now, but eventually it's going to grow. And I was like, I know it's going to grow into something else. And they're like, yeah, you're not going to get sales off of TikTok. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, I didn't know what to say.
So at that point, if they played that and they aired it, they would have made themselves look absolutely dumb.
I think so.
TikTok now did like 30 billion in sales.
Yeah.
From TikTok.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
And they literally told you TikTok won't work. So talk about, listen, guys, it doesn't matter who your naysayer is. Mm-hmm. Could be a billionaire. They could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
If you have a vision, you stick to it. And in fact, you did end up selling a lot of these things through TikTok.
Yep, I did.
So you might have been acting dumb, but your prediction was brilliant.
Yeah.
And if it would have aired today, everybody's saying, dude, this guy was a prophet.
Yeah.
This guy knew the future.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.